Hey, what up? It's your boy Tpindell. Welcome back to another video. What up, though? Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Turn your notifications on. We getting into it. Jason and Candi virtual reaction catch up. All that good stuff. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Hey, members, I gave this to you a few hours early, so make sure y'all jump in the comment section.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel.
There you go. There go my dog. There they go. He got a match. They happy. Not yourself in the picture at the house. Okay, this is like one of them old school chairs we used to sit in back in the day. You got the cushion for the booty.
It's your host, Arlette, and we are here today with Jason and Candi.
Arlette, so let me get that money green background.
Welcome, guys. How are we feeling?
Money.
Doing all right. Thank you, Arlette.
All right. Good to have you guys back. We had you on episode 30 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you guys ended up matching.
Okay, awesome.
So, Candi?
Yes.
Is it a yes for you for him?
It is, yes.
We got a match! All right, I will take this mic, and you guys can go on up.
Oh, I forgot she had the pantyhose, Bob.
All right. And you guys can go on up. All right.
Oh, that's so sweet and cute.
So, the comments were, going crazy, talking about you guys. They were like, man, this was the longest segment of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
She was grilling me up there, wasn't she?
Candi came with the questions that were going to be, no short answers. She said, I want to hear everything.
Paragraph
so, Candi, how did you prepare for this? How did you come up with these questions? Walk us through it.
So honestly, I was just intentional about my time on the show. I know what it is I'm looking for, what I'm seeking in a man. And so I wanted to definitely use that time wisely, especially with that being my second time on the show. So yeah, I had my questions prepared. And yeah, I knew what I was looking for.
Okay. And then, it didn't help that Jason also doesn't have short responses for anything.
Arlette, don't be jumping in with the rest of the comments, okay? I read them. I know. You can get yes or no today.
Oh my goodness. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad that you came with the good questions though, because we always tell everyone, come prepared, have your questions ready, because you do want to hear from these people that could be your possible match.
Her eyes low and her eyeballs is low. Open them eyes up, baby.
Match, whatever it is. So it's always good to, one, speak well and have your long-winded responses, and also have like really good questions prepared. Was there anything that was shocking to you guys, like from the experience or, from what you've seen, what you've heard, whatever, since the show has aired? Jason, we can hear from you first.
I wouldn't say shocking. I was nervous. I had a lot of anxiety leading up to the air date because I didn't know how it was going to be received and what the perception of people watching this would be. I've never had, that many eyeballs on me at one time, even though I've spoken, at conferences and so forth in front of hundreds of people, been in front of federal judges, federal courts of appeal. Right. And out of all of that, this was maybe one of the most nerve-wracking. And now I'm consciously thinking, am I talking too much? So now they're in my head.
But it's part of your job. Like, you do have to do a lot of talking, and you're very well spoken. So it's not a bad thing. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. Don't overthink it.
I very much appreciate that. I have a need to feel understood, and so I think that's why I do it. And plus, we live in the TikTok age where everybody's
drink down,
in 2-minute sound bites, and if you go beyond 2 minutes, then you're talking too much. So I understand it's a generational thing as well.
Right, we're in the TikTok era. Okay,
that's right.
They're gonna call you a yapper.
Now, Candi, you were getting kind of a lot of backlash for.
Hold on, baby. We got a whole helicopter coming through. This helicopter been going back and through like a mug, man. That's probably ain't number Donald Trump ass going back and forth, laying that shit.
For one of the comments you made about one of the gentleman's professions. Did you want to get into that?
They got some Beats by Dre on.
I guess elaborate a little bit more as to what you meant when you made your statement.
Sure. Yeah. Obviously, who I have um, depicted myself to be on the show is exactly who I am. I'm very genuine. I am not a judgmental person. Like everybody, we have preferences. And for those who saw the first time that I was on the show, I was very specific and intentional about what it is I desire for my man career wise. And so at any point, not at any point actually, I wasn't judging Don for his profession. I've spoken to him. We're cool. We're good. I guess what I wanted to share, or maybe clear up for the
Clear it up.
people, is that it wasn't his profession per se, but I am an ambitious woman myself. So
Okay.
I seek someone who
Seek.
is ambitious as well as far as their career.
Facts.
So there's not
Get
a
to it
problem
now.
with being a mailman,
Boy, they yapping right now, ain't it?
but just wondering, is there anything else you want to do to step up from that? Do you want to manage the postal office, or do you want to be some type of supervisor or director, that kind of thing? So I was just seeking to understand and connect with ambition in regards to that. But obviously, being a postal service or mailman, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, now, backtracking now.
Blue collar positions, there's nothing
She backtracking now. I know that he was kicking her ass.
wrong with that as well. So it's all just a preference.
All right now.
Okay. All right, good. Well, let's go ahead and
Shout out to the big forehead game, baby. I'm in there too. Everybody forehead on display today.
dive right into the juicy topic at hand that everyone is here just dying and waiting to know. Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
Candi, you want to take it?
We've had a few times.
Okay.
A few times, that's good.
All right, walk me through the first date.
That's
When
good.
was it? Where'd you go? What'd you do?
I was trying to make the first date right after the episode ended, and
Yeah,
I
he
knew
was.
Candi had a flight back to Charlotte, and I was doing everything in my power to get that flight moved. Let me tell you,
Candi,
Because
why
I
would you
heard-
book your flight right after the show?
That
Thank
makes
you.
no sense.
I had something to do. It was
That
already
make-
planned. It wasn't on me.
Especially she gonna book that flight right after the show. That shit don't make no sense. And especially don't make no sense if it's your second time coming on here. You already know the vibes.
Okay. So obviously it didn't happen right after the show. So when was the first date?
So I actually have some cases in North Carolina, and those are actually my next cases that are coming up for trial. And so I actually had already on my schedule to go to Asheville and Hendersonville for some depositions that I was taking the next week. So I told Candi about this, and I said, you know what? I'm going through North Carolina. Why don't we meet up in Charlotte and take you out and
Come
do
on,
a
look
date?
up,
So we
baby.
did
What look
it
up? What you looking at? Lock in now.
the next week.
He
So I
pulled
told
up to
Candi
Charlotte. He
about
pulled
this.
up. He pulled up. Where you live? Uptown? He pulled up on
And I
you.
said, you know what? I'm going through North Carolina. Why
We
don't
going to ink and tattoos and booze?
we meet up in Charlotte and
Where we going at?
take you out and do a date? So we did it the week following the show.
Okay.
And in that
You putting all that lipstick on that straw. Lock in now. Lock in.
interim, we were talking every day. Communication was great. In constant communication throughout the day. So ended up going in Charlotte. We went to a museum and then out to dinner.
Okay, nice. How was that first date for you, Candi?
I feel it went well. One of the questions that Jason asked me on the show is if I was high maintenance, and hopefully the first date showed that I wasn't. Like he mentioned, we went to a museum, got some food, got a drink, super simple, but we talked for a very long time, and got to know each other a little bit better. So I
Going
would
to the
say it
museum.
went well.
Hey, going to the museum, getting food and the drink, and going to the museum. That's super simple for y'all nowadays. That sounds like a great date to me. Museum food and drinks is super simple. God dang! Am I tweaking? My dog got the plants behind him. He about to step. They got carpet on this step. Where you at? Got to be somewhere where it get cold. Damn, the museum. food and drinks, that's super simple. I think super simple like a walk at the park, coffee, tea. That's super simple. Dang. Or just lunch or something.
Okay. So now after that, how was everything? How long were you in North Carolina? Did you guys hang out again while you were out there? Did you have to fly back? Like, what was the next steps after that?
I was there for a couple days. We only hung out that day, and then I was actually supposed to be back 2 weeks following that. So I think we had, tentative plans to see each other again when I was coming back.
Okay.
And then again, we were talking every single day throughout the day.
Bro, what is she looking at, bro? She's
until the
really
next-
not locked in or focused at
to
all.
see weeks following that. So I
Let's
think
see how
we
long
had,
her head down.
tentative plans to see each other again when I was coming back.
Okay.
And then again, we were talking every single day throughout the day until the next time that we could see each other. I ended up.
That's 15 seconds with just looking down. What you looking at, man? Are you watching the live stream on your phone or what's going on? Lock in.
I think one of the cases settled, and so I didn't have to go to North Carolina. And because we had sort of established a nice rapport at this time, I said, well, why don't I fly you out here, put you up in a hotel, and we'll hang out for a weekend and have a good time. And that's exactly what we did.
Okay. And where are you again right now? You're in.
My bad. I said them eyes low. She must take a little bit of puff or something. Them eyes low, ain't they? And let me tell y'all something. That's not the second date. Me flying you to my city, putting you in a hotel. That's not. Oh, we went on an okay date. It was kind of cool. Bruh, spending thousands of dollars to get to know you for the second time. I'm just putting that out there too. This is beyond courting. You know what I'm saying? Once I fly you to the city, put you in a hotel to get to know you, that's a great gesture. That's a gentleman. He's doing a phenomenal job. I'm just letting y'all know most men ain't spending thousands of dollars to get to know you.
Virginia?
Virginia, yeah.
Virginia. Okay.
I knew he was somewhere
Candi,
cold because it's carpet on the steps.
He did.
Okay. How was that? Tell me about it.
It was interesting.
Uh-oh.
That ain't good. Anytime a girl say interesting, that's not good. You have conversations with women, or I've had people comment on my podcast, and they just be like, interesting. Grow up. Say what you want to say. Say what you feel. I'm not going to hit you with no interesting and leave it at that. Speak your mind. Speak, Bishop.
Interesting good, interesting bad. What does that mean?
Right.
I feel like we got to know a little bit more about one another. But ultimately, I do feel like we had a good time.
Them eyes is low. Oh my God! Look at Arlett's eyes. You see her eyeball. Look at his eyes. You can see his eyeballs. She on. She gone. I don't know if it's the makeup under the eyeballs. You see, I was like a little puffy right here, or the lashes. But open your eyes up, baby.
All right.
Bland.
So how long were you out there?
I do feel like we had a good time.
Okay.
All right. So how long were you out there?
For the weekend.
Okay, couple days.
So no,
he gave you the hotel. You got a hotel for the weekend.
a quick little weekend trip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She being so dry and short.
All right, Jason. What'd you guys plan? How'd it go out there?
Pulling teeth.
I thought we had an excellent time, and I was hoping to. I was trying to bring my.
What you got? Cats, dogs, critters, kids.
How'd it go out there?
What's happening? Right
I thought
now?
we had an excellent time, and I was hoping to. I was trying to bring my A game for that weekend. So I'm not gonna.
Him saying I was trying to bring my A game for that weekend and her drifting off. She must have some kids over there or something. She's drifting. She's not even locked in, fam. Maybe y'all should have picked another time for this.
Out there.
I thought we had an excellent time, and I was hoping to. I was trying to bring my A game for that weekend. So I'm not gonna. So I planned. We went to dinners, lunches, museums.
That boy said I flew her out. I put her in a hotel. We went to dinner. We went to lunches. We went to museums. Oh my gosh, boy, y'all. Hey,
went out to
ladies.
Some lounges, and then to a show.
And a show. And she just sipping on this water. Ain't nothing but lipstick on this straw.
Okay. So you're a planner. Like, you planned everything pretty much.
I'm generally not a planner. I try to play by. I try to do things a little spontaneously, but I knew because I was bringing her out and stuff, and I knew she appreciated planning, at least for this. I wanted her to turn off her brain and just have a good time, and I thought we had a very good time. Candi is just a pleasure to be with, and a pleasure to be around. She was great company, and I thought we did get to know each other pretty well during that trip.
Good. Okay. So now after that trip, where are you guys now? Today, are we still getting to know each other? Are we still taking trips to see one another?
Look at that face. Look at that face. Who is she looking at? Look at that face, bruh. Look at that face.
Okay. So now after that trip, where are you guys now? Today, are we still getting to know each other? Are we still taking trips to see one another? How's that going?
Well, no.
Why? The trip sounded like it went well.
I thought it did, but I got in my head a little bit, I think. And the next day, I probably should have gave it a day or two to think and reflect on it more, because I don't know if I was being totally fair to Candi and in her favor. And given that I'm blocked now, I couldn't.
She blocked him?
Exactly, communicate that to her. But I thought my expectation was, we were talking every day. There's a palpable tension that sort of builds when you're building a rapport with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And
look at her sipping that water.
And I thought that was going to manifest itself in something where I could really feel some desire and affection for the things.
He did all of that shit, and she ain't even give him no kisses, no affection, no nothing. That's basically what he's saying. I didn't feel anything from her. She was just enjoying the ride, enjoying the free ride. Fellas, what he did was over the top. He's doing too much. Flying you out, doing all this stuff. I don't even understand why men why do y'all fly women out and fly women to you and y'all be like, oh, I figured if I flew you out, then this was going to be a part of it. This was going to be guaranteed. If you're not even getting that feeling via text messages, via phone calls, via FaceTime, she's not sending you nice attachments. She's not even giving you the vibe that she wants you on a physical level. I don't understand why y'all going on vacation with women. I don't understand why y'all flying them out and y'all like expect. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I could fly to you, or you could pay to fly to me and I'll pay for the dates, but just to front the bill for everything and y'all just on some platonic friendship type of shit and ain't no sexual chemistry. And again, this is what I'm saying is not going to go for everybody. My walk of life isn't your walk of life. Your walk of life isn't my walk of life. I don't know. In my dating, I've never even been on dates. I can't remember the last time I've been on a date with a woman that wasn't like, I cannot already tell she wasn't sexually attracted to me. I cannot already tell like she did not want to put her hands on. Not saying like she immediately wanted to have sex with me, but I know she wanted me. I felt that. Y'all going on dates, flying women out just to see, just to figure out. That's stupid. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't understand. Oh, he was a gentleman. No. He took her to a museum to eat and get drinks. Oh, it was a regular type of hangout. This man's busy as shit. He's a lawyer, attorney. He has shit going on in East City. Like, he don't have this is not regular for him. He's flying out for work and blocking off time to get you in it. He flew her. His work got canceled. He ain't had to go to her. He flew her to him, put her in a hotel, went to eat, went to get drinks, hit another museum, went to a show, a concert of some sort, went out to do this, and he did not feel the love or attraction. I'm like, bro, you ain't getting no attachments. She ain't saying you so sexy, you so fine. She ain't saying y'all ain't sharing pics. Y'all ain't sharing at least a little sexual meme in the Instagram DMs. Like I'm sharing like little funny sexual like something. Y'all flying them out? Nuh-uh.
Things that I was doing, something where I could really pour
Now
with
if that's something
somebody.
you do, okay, I get it. Ladies, if y'all think I'm doing too much, I get it. I get it as well. I get it. I just have never. That's not my thing. If I'm not, I don't even want to be around with nobody that I don't know if they like me or not. I don't know if they're attracted to me or not. No. It's just not It's just not happening like that. I'm good on that. I'd rather stay home and work. I'd rather stay home and thug it out, grind out, make $1,000 in a day, than go spend $500, $750 taking you to a show, taking you to a museum, giving drinks, giving this, giving you a hotel, giving you a flight, just to figure out if you like me. Oh, baby, I'm gonna stay home and make my money, baby. Don't even worry about that.
And I exactly
She blocked him.
That to her.
He spent thousands and she blocked him. Oh my God. Congratulations, bro. You just played yourself.
But I thought my expectation was we were talking every day. There's a palpable tension that sort of builds when you're building a rapport with somebody. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was going to manifest itself in something where I could really feel some desire and affection for the things that I was doing. And I thought that I would be able to see that. I thought there would be a lot more connectedness. And what I felt during the trip was that I thought she was trying to create some distance between us. And I'm not accustomed to that.
So that's what they be on the trip, and you be spending all that money, and you spending all your time and your resources and buying everything, but they won't let you come on to them. They won't let you be affectionate. They won't even let you feel that you have a chance. They'll keep it platonic, keep it cordial, keep it backed off. You won't get any affection. I'm not talking about sex, guys. I'm talking about whole hand holding. I'm talking about hugs. I'm talking about kisses. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about smooth. If I'm flying you, if this is not our first date, we matched on the show, I tried to get you to stay. No, you didn't stay. I flew to I was in your city for work. We hung out, spent the damn there a half a day, at least a whole day together. I flew you to my city. Guys, I hate to break it to you. This is what I'm talking about when I said there's a guy out there that did less or that is doing less and that is getting more. They can say whatever they want. There is a guy that has done less, that is doing less, that has received more from her. It's all about mutual interest. You do not chase. This is a prime example. I tell guys, do not chase. Oh, you guys want to be chased. Y'all want to be the bad bitch. No, I do not. I believe in mutual interest. I'm not chasing you. I don't want you to chase me. I want to be running at each other full speed. Boom. An explosion of love, an explosion of passion, an explosion of us being on the same page. When one person starts doing too much, it become the norm. They wouldn't even have this boy spend all that money and he blocked, cooked.
To create some distance between us. And I'm not accustomed to that, especially when, I thought I was acting pretty intentionally and I thought I was investing in this. And so I thought that.
Look, she put her head down. Say what you feel, bro. You don't say, I thought I was investing in this. I thought I was being intentional. Say, I'm not used to that shit. Say a guy of my caliber, y'all like him tall. Y'all like him clean cut, even though he got locks on. Some of y'all don't consider that clean cut. Clean cut. Y'all like him with a 6-figure job. Y'all like that. Y'all like him spending money on you, flying you out. And that don't come with a smooch? Oh boy.
She might not be into me, the man. I thought she might be into the value. And I was concerned about that. In the back of my head was the record playing of, the mailman and the security guy, what they did. And is this about my profession or is this about me? And I'm kind of guarded against that. And so I got on the phone with her.
With God, all things are possible, brother.
And said, I wanted to bring parity back to the situation. And I said, why don't we start from a place of friendship? And try to build off that, because I want you to be with somebody that you don't just like the value, you like the person himself. I want you to be head over heels for whoever you're talking to.
Who doesn't want that?
I know Candy's got some DMs now because I said she is this unbelievable combination of pretty, sexy, and cute all at the same time.
I know she got some DMs now. The DMs are always going to be there. Women that look good will always have the DMs. You know what I mean? You leave a relationship. I got 1,000 dudes that are, yeah, I know 1,000 dudes can replace me. But 1,000 dudes are not offering a committed relationship and to love you. They want the cheeks. 1,000 dudes are not offering to be a gentleman, to be in a committed relationship, to love you, to date you with a purpose. Most of the guys in your DMs are horned up. They want to be inside you. And I don't know why people don't understand that part. I got so many guys in my DMs, ma'am, they want to sleep with you. They don't want to treat you nice and make a wholesome, make a woman out of you and take you home to meet mom and eventually marry you and have children and see as, in fact, most of them don't want that. If they're on Instagram, they're checking out your pictures, they get, I feel away, let me just send this message out. They're sending that message to multiple women, 10s and 20s and 30s of women, just to see who's going to bite. They send a DM to 20 girls, 5 respond, they get to take 2 out. That doesn't mean anything that you got guys in your DMs. It means absolutely nothing.
I don't know how she pulls that off, but she really does. So she knows it. So, I don't know how she pulls that off.
I don't know. Yeah, like
pretty, sexy.
And he still is like giving. I feel like he still feel like I don't know. He feel like he fumbled. I don't know. He better than me. This has been wild.
And cute all at the same time. I don't know how she pulls that off, but she really does.
Not a thank you. Not a I appreciate it. Not nothing. We ain't hearing that shit from her because she's muted right now. I don't know what's going on in the background, what she got going on, running around there or something, but she's muted. That's why she's not actually saying words.
So she knows it. So
see what I'm saying? We didn't even hear her laugh. So her audio and everything going on over there is muted.
But I thought
on her end,
I thought it might be better. Maybe I'm moving ahead too full steam, and maybe I should take a step back, manage my expectations, and start from a place of friendship, and then go forward from there.
Okay, so the trip was great.
I'm not starting from no place of friendship. We're gonna date intentionally with purpose. If you're gonna start from a place with friendship, that's cool. But guess what friends do? Friends pay for their own shit. That's what friends do. If we're gonna start from a friendship, friends pay for their own way. Let's just keep it a buck. Don't you know what I mean? We're gonna do friends and not using me for my resources. But this is diabolical so far. You know what I'm saying?
But you felt like she wasn't all into
you. Did you get a kiss
as a person?
That essentially, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't feel like I'm very big on needing to feel desired. I didn't really feel that. I mean, I get around Candi and I'm like, man, I want to be as close to you as possible at all times as possible. She has that energy that sort of brings you in, and I got lulled into that. Now you see the face,
I don't like y'all. Maybe y'all should have done this interview at another time where she could actually talk and respond and not head nod and just do this. I want to hear what her explanations. Like I got lulled into
that, and so I was hoping that would be reciprocated to some degree. I've certainly in my past I've had things move pretty quickly. If anybody's done online dating knows, you're talking for like a week, and then by the time you meet, it's like, wow, you feel sparks.
Like, and you feel like you already know each other.
Exactly. Okay. And I wanted to feel sparks, and I know I felt the sparks, but I didn't know that she was feeling the sparks. So I said, okay, let me cool down here a bit. Why don't we start from a place of friendship and go from there?
Okay, Candi, let's hear from you.
Well, first, I think the planning was amazing. The things that he planned for us to do were definitely spot on with the things that I enjoy and my interests. So I definitely appreciate that. But like you said, I do feel, things were probably moving at our paces were different.
Why would you fly out there to see him and let him put you in a hotel and spend a weekend out there then?
For me, I've been in a long-term relationship. I've been hurt before.
What does that have to do with him? Are you not healed?
I am very conscious and aware.
So she's been hurt before. She's conscious and aware. So this is a prime example of trauma, being hurt, and now you got to jump over 6 hurdles. Some shit that you ain't even do. Some shit you ain't had nothing to do with. because of her past.
Things that are important. And for me, if I want to be serious with somebody, I don't move at a pace that's fast. I do believe friendship should come first.
I don't move at a pace that's fast, but I'm gonna spend your money fast. I'm gonna allow you to spend your money fast. I don't move fast, but if you want to spend your money fast, I'm cool with that pace.
Friendship is the foundation. So for me, it was, let's build a friendship. Let's get to know one another. And then let's see where we can go from there. So I do feel like
if I match on y'all let me know in the comments if y'all match on Pop the Balloon to Find Love. If y'all not any regular, if y'all match on our Let's Pop the Balloon to Find Love, and y'all match, and it's your second time on there. Once you start to date this person, are y'all dating as friends or are y'all dating in potential to be in a relationship? Let me know. What do you think should be happening after you match on this show? You think you should be dating to get in a relationship or dating just as platonic friends to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you think a mixture of both? Keep it a buck. I'm not picking sides. I just honestly want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments.
We probably were different as far as Jason kind of jumping in. I don't feel like I jumped in with him when it comes to that. But
he was excited.
That didn't mean that I maybe wouldn't have gotten there eventually. So I do feel like, us establishing let's be friends first was the right direction to go in.
Okay. But is he, like he stated, he feel like you were more so interested in what he can bring than him himself? Is there truth to that?
Now, this is the second time. They already gave her a hard time because she ain't like that. The dude was a postal worker. And he was cool with what he done. Everybody don't want to be an entrepreneur and have 5 different incomes, 5 different gigs. Some people want to work, go to work, pay their bill, and enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? The hustle and bustle is not for everyone. You know, because with that, when you decide to settle down, you decide to get married, you decide to have a family, you decide to have children, you're going to have to manage all that. And then you're going to be crying about a work-life balance. I don't have a work-life balance. No, babe, you wanted to be Mr. 6 incomes, this money's coming in from everywhere. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. You spread thin and you stressed out. Some people don't want to live like that. And I don't get mad at people that don't want to live like that. That's not really, it's good to have a hustle mentality and make money, but that's not really what life is supposed to be about. We the only species, we the only specimens on Earth that's just working till our back broke. The only animals in the world that just working till our back broke, and then you retire at 65 and get 3 good years of life. Not even good years, because your ass can't even move how you want to move. This us.
Not at all. Not at all. First, I didn't ask to come and be flown out. That was something that was offered to me.
And you agreed.
I did offer to drive. But ultimately, that was something that was offered to me. So,
and you agreed.
It was never, and it's never been in any of my situations.
Hey, to be honest, I didn't ask to clap them cheeks. That was something. The cheeks was offered to me. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't ask for the upgrade for the dinner. I didn't ask for the steak and shrimp and lobster upgrade. It was offered to me. I still took it. I took it now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? I you know what I'm saying? I asked for a regular Uber. I was offered the Uber Black. You know what I'm saying? I took it. You see what I'm saying?
About what somebody can give, and it's never been in any of my situations about what somebody can give to me. Again,
I didn't ask you to give me these diamond rings. I didn't ask you to buy me this new car. It was offered to me, but you took it. Sometimes when you take stuff, it come with stuff. It come with stuff. Like you be like, come on, girl. I know you ain't asked for it, but he gave. What did you think? Yeah, you think he was just doing this? You think he flying friends out? I'm not saying like her body needs to be given to him. I'm not saying that at all. Just because he flew out, he got to have sex. No, I'm not saying that. But a guy does that to someone he really likes. So to not get any affection or not to be on the same page or for her not to voice say, hey, I want to take things slow and just be friends first. That should have been voiced instead of saying, I'm coming out. I'm staying at the hotel. I'm trying to see you for the weekend. Communication. It's just communication to make sure y'all on the same page.
And the question was asked, am I high maintenance, materialistic, however you want to phrase it? And I said no, and I meant that. So in getting to know somebody, there are certain expectations that I don't have. But I do appreciate the things that Jason did as far as dinner and us going out and things like that. It's most appreciated. But it's not something that I necessarily expected. So I'm here to get to know somebody for who they are, not for what I feel like I can get out of the situation as far as materialistic, financially, money, that type of thing. That's not who I am. So.
Okay. So I know you said, when you're getting to know someone, building a
but I took it. And then sometimes, like, with a guy like him, he tried to go above and beyond. I'm not saying this might be something he's not normally, he normally does for a woman. So he went above and beyond to try to wow her, to try to woo her. And it didn't wow her. It didn't woo her. She was still like, I'm just trying to get to know you. Like, this is cool. This is nice. But I'm just trying to get to know you. Like, if a woman said, hey, I booked this trip for us. I booked this hotel for us. I want to fly you out to my city. I'm going to say, listen, I'm not sure if I'm interested in you like that. Like, let's take things slower. Like, you know what I mean? How about I come out to your city, but, I pay my own way. Nobody on either side nobody ever in life, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's a friendship, no one wants to feel like they're doing more than the other person, or it's not being reciprocated, or the feelings aren't mutual. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to feel that way, because that's when your mind starts to wonder. But what could have killed all of that is them communicating. Her saying, hey, let's start with the friend thing. You know what I mean? I want to get to this block situation, though. He said he got blocked.
Friendship is like the main thing first. So before you went out there on this trip, was that something that was discussed between the two of you? Like, hey, this is just simply us being friends. We're not going to try to even do this with a romantic route. Like, was that a discussion, or was that something you thought he just knew?
That's a great question. As much as we spoke, I don't know that we established that verbatim. Okay. For me, it was understood. That's how I felt. And that's not to say that we couldn't have risen to other levels, but initially, that's how I would be with anybody.
Cooked.
So maybe, we should have had a conversation more so about that at the beginning, and maybe Jason wouldn't feel the way that he felt, but yeah, we are where we are.
Okay. So when you guys were having like these conversations, talking to each other, prior to you coming out there, even when you guys went on your first date, all that stuff, was it like on a friendly vibe, or were you guys flirting? Like, how was it? To where now you guys are both like, we're on two different paths. We didn't know.
It was dry.
Like, we weren't seeing eye to eye on where this was going.
It needed lubrication.
Okay.
He was flirting.
Yes.
Okay, you're flirting, but she giving it back, or it was always just you?
Candy's so sweet that maybe sometimes it's hard to distinguish between what she's giving off as friendship vibes or what is coming off as flirty vibes. But
okay.
And I think
nigga mashed on pop the balloon to find love for a friendship. You can't make this shit up, man.
Our own brains want to interpret it the way we want it.
Ladies, what y'all doing? Y'all match on Pop the Balloon to find love to do, fly to your city to have a date with you. Want to see you multiple days, but you're only available for the one day. Y'all match on Pop the Balloon. He want to see you that night. He trying to get you to change your flight. Damn, they probably offered to pay for the flight, to be honest with you, how he acted. And you don't change your flight because you had prior obligations. And then he fly you to his city for a weekend, get your hotel, take you to a show, take you to drinks, take you to get food, take you to a museum and a bunch of other things. And you just want friendship. This is diabolical. This is without it being communicated that you just want friendship. He's left to wonder. And she says, well, in my eyes, I thought it was clear. I might not have told him this, but I just felt like I just cooked.
Perceive it, in the way we hope that it's being perceived. So, I think actually I'm being a little facetious. I think it was a healthy combination of both. It's exactly the type of communication I think you want when you're really getting to know somebody. It's this combination of we're getting to know each other, we're learning about each other, there's flirtation there. And so that was my perception of our communication.
Okay. So what led to you being blocked? You mentioned you're blocked now.
You.
Girl, I can show you. I can show you my.
Nigga got screenshots of him being blocked. Diabolical. She got on here trying to lie about blocking him. Hey, she blocked you because she probably had a nice little festive weekend with wanting to put it on her stories without you seeing the shit. Somebody is getting that affection and that love, my brother. All that love and affection and kiki and the energies you want, somebody getting it. It might not be a body. It might just be the rose. It might be the little toy or something. So they might have to put the person that's getting the love might have to be charged up against the wall. But somebody, we all need love. We all need affection. We all need compassion. We're human. We're adults. We need it. I don't know if it's 2, 3 cats over there, dogs sleeping in the bed with her. Somebody or something is giving her what you trying to give her. I'm trying to tell you right now.
Okay. So what led to you being blocked? You mentioned you're blocked now.
You.
Girl, I can show you. I can show you my text message right now because I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that I was blocked on WhatsApp.
Boom.
Text messages.
Boom.
And I was.
Somebody getting that love, my brother. Somebody's unblocked. Look how she look at playing simple. Line. Fellas, let me tell you something. Man. Somebody is getting more and doing less. I don't care if it's a man. I don't care if it's a toy. I don't care if it's cats or dogs. Somebody is doing less and getting more. She blocked that man, got him up out of there, and laughing about it. Laughing about lying. Oh, this is my second time on Pop the Balloon. I came with a lot of questions this time. I was ready this time. Ready for what? For a friend?
A text message right now because I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me.
Wow. I saw that you unfollowed me. That'd be when they. I'm not saying that.
Because I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that I was blocked on WhatsApp, text messages.
So now she playing clueless to all this. I don't like that. This is a waste of time to me. I don't like that. I saw that you're dealing with an attorney, not a cornball. This motherfucker did research. He should have screenshot and put the receipts on the screen. I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that
I can show you my text message right now because I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that I was blocked on WhatsApp, text messages, and I was removed from the group chat. Now, I actually respected that level of pettiness because I was like that.
And she playing clueless and keep looking off. I hate when they do these and they got other people all around and they looking off and laughing. This shit is not. I don't find any part of this funny. He's laughing because it's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. I spent thousands of dollars on you to get to know you, and I get blocked. This is not funny at all, man. This shit is whack and lame. This is whack. This is what dating's like, guys. This is what dating's. None of these guys out here are serious. Where are the serious men? Where are the men that are looking for love and dating that for intentions and want to get married and want to settle down? Here they are, fellas. Here they are, ladies. And this is what's happening to them. This is how our future is created.
I texted you the next day. Are you mad at me? Because I saw that you unfollowed me. I saw that I was blocked on WhatsApp, text messages, and I was removed from the group chat. Now, I actually respected that level of pettiness because I was like that.
Why does she keep looking off? That's not funny. Talk. Use your mouthpiece. You communicate.
That is funny. That is funny. I saw Candi has removed you from the group chat. I was like, all right, I respect that.
Communicate. We need answers. Arlette.
How did we get to this?
So from the conversation that we had, we were discussing a group trip. And from what Jason shared with me, I felt as if he would not be interested in being in the group trip.
Why not ask him? Why not communicate that with him?
So there's no need to be a part of the group chat, which is what we talk about. So
why not ask him that? Why not communicate that with him? Why just delete him like that? Petty. Immaturity. Lack of communication.
That is why he was removed. But
let's talk about him being blocked and the WhatsApp and the text messages and Instagram.
I don't have an issue with you. You're not blocked. You can text me right now. You're not blocked.
All right.
I don't believe shit she says. Let me know if y'all believe her in the comment section. She said that with a smile. I don't know. This is not amusing. This makes someone unattractive. I don't understand. I'll text you for what? I don't want to talk to you after this. I'm good.
So you said you texted her, "Are you mad at me?"
Maybe I'm telling tales out of school. I won't go too far into.
So now he's saving face for her. This guy, I don't know whether to call you a stand-up guy or borderline. I don't know, man. He's trying to save face for her right now. So now he's telling too much, and it's making her it's painting her in a bad light, which is her own light she created. Which I know they're gonna be in the comments giving her hell for this. But now he's trying to save face for her. You're a stand-up guy, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You better than me.
Blocked.
Look.
All right,
cool.
So you said you texted her, "Are you mad at me?"
Maybe I'm telling tales out of school.
Nah, you're not telling tales, my brother. You saving face. You don't want them comments to come at her. But she deserved that shit. And she hasn't been doing well since the post office worker comments and all of that to this. It's just not looking good. You can tell why some people are single.
I won't go too far into
He's stuttering and shit. You making the lawyer stutter because you got him lying for you. Yo ain't even used to lying. He under oath. He ain't used to lying. He used to telling the truth.
How I ascertained whether or not I was blocked or not. It did appear from my perception that I was blocked across multiple platforms, but an attorney just mistakenly thought he was blocked. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Maybe you are, man. Maybe she's a liar.
Something happened. You know how these phones be sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Let's blame the service provider.
I don't know. My phone.
Let's blame the towers. Look at Arlette say, I don't know, my phone worked.
Yeah, maybe something happened. You know how these phones be sometimes, or how
I don't know. My phone always works. Y'all gotta tell me because my phone always works.
Yeah.
So,
she's a waste of time.
Did you not get a reply when you sent a text? Is that what happened?
I got the little exclamation mark, like it won't go through. And then you guys reached out about doing this, and I wanted to kind of clear the air with her, so I tried to send a message on Instagram, and that didn't go through. So
ooh, she's a liar. She's a liar, and she does it with a smile. We gotta watch out for these ones, guys.
I was like, okay, but maybe multiple platforms went down at the same time immediately following that conversation.
Just lying, bro.
Candi, let me find out you just unblocked him because of this. Is that what happened?
Oh, weak. Oh, God.
We don't want you to be weak. We want you to tell the truth and communicate. Nothing about this is amusing.
Candi, let me find out you just unblocked him because of this. Is that what happened?
Oh, weak. Oh, God.
Is that what happened, Candi?
Trouble when this call
Because we're trying to know. He said he was blocked. He sent you a few messages that didn't go through.
Arlette, I appreciate you. Arlette, I appreciate you for giving her these questions, but just watching her laugh the questions off and look off camera to somebody else. this shit's cooked, man. She's cooked. Do not have her back on your show. Do not have her back on Pop the Balloon. Anybody that got a self-portrait in their house, I already know what time it is. You got your own picture of yourself in a frame?
Did you just recently unblock him?
No, you're not blocked. I don't know if it's your service. I don't know.
Whack.
But you're not blocked.
Whack.
I don't
Okay.
have a
So
reason.
what was the last conversation you guys had then?
That conversation I described the day after she left, where I had indicated that maybe we should start from a place of friendship.
Okay.
And we left it at that. And I feel like during that conversation, I did not give her a fair hearing. And I thought that was why perhaps there was the reaction there was the day before, because she actually caught me off guard during that conversation. Candi cut me off if you don't want me to talk about any of this, but
that boy's still showing her some grace. What a freaking gentleman. What a stand-up guy. Hey, cut me off if I'm saying too much, if I'm sharing too much, okay?
She had indicated, so are you making the decision for us? And that gave me pause because I had to think about it, and I was just really, I can be quite decisive, and I don't want to make the decision for two people, but I don't know any other way other than to express how I feel, and then if how I feel is going to lead to an incongruity between how we think we should go forward, then I suppose it's me making the decision. But I was kind of at a loss, and actually reflected on that in the days following that, and I was like, maybe we're just different. Maybe I didn't take the time to get to know her enough in this particular way to truly understand where she was coming from. And I said during the show, I look inward first, and I really do. And so I started thinking, damn, what did I jump the gun here a little bit? So I do apologize to Candi to the extent that I did for that, and to the extent that she did block me. Not saying you did.
This joker apologizing. Every time he said you blocked me, she looks off to somebody else off camera. So that's how I know she is not. It's some truth. This man ain't talking about I was blocked on this, I was blocked on that, I couldn't get in contact you because you wasn't responding. He was sending the messages. Where the messages was going?
I would say that would be a reasonable reaction, especially if your perception of how things went was different from mine from that conversation. So I appreciate the fact that I'm unblocked or never was, depending on how we look at it. And yes, internet, I know I'm talking too much.
You're funny, Jason. Okay, so I mean, okay, you guys decided, or Jason, you said, we're gonna be friends, and that was it. Never again spoke again after that.
He tried to reach out, but he was blocked. Arlette, he was blocked.
Correct.
But why? If you're gonna be friends, shouldn't the conversation continue?
Arlette, you asking questions like this. You hear me? You finishing the year strong on this shit. This how we need you all next year, Arlette. This is how we need you with these questions, all on their head top, asking direct questions. Don't let them slither out of that shit. I like it.
Well, that's what I thought, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, let's hear from Candi. Candi, let's hear from you.
So initially, I felt that we had a good time throughout the weekend. And I could understand that we were moving at different paces.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel, and it's something that I brought up to Jason, I'm very transparent. I felt as if the fact that he brought me out, had a good time, the fact that I did not engage in certain activities, that he decided, okay, let's just be friends.
Activities like what? A smooch? A hug? He was trying to have sex? Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So, that was something for me. I am not that type of girl, and he shared with me that he felt as if one of his concerns was that I was too wholesome. To each his own. That's how you feel. But I am a woman of standard, and I make decisions that are best for me. And so in the conversation that we had, I expressed that. And ultimately, that's why I initially felt that's why he said what he said and made the decision that he made for us. The conversation wasn't necessarily about how I feel. It was, I've thought about this, and this is what it is. So yeah, that's kind of how it went. And feeling the way that I felt, I didn't know if this was a friendship that I could engage in or continue.
But she ain't communicate
From
that.
my perspective of things. So
And just to harp on what she said, if you feel like something moving too fast, I don't feel like just because somebody flew you somewhere or did something like this, they should automatically have access to your body. Whether it's kissing, hugs, this, whatever. Your body, total, sex, all of that. I just feel like, why y'all not communicating that as grown ass people? Why are you not? Because, fellas, y'all went over to a girl house, she invites you over, and she already say, all right, you can come over, but we not having no sex. We not doing this. Like, they tell you, they give you a heads up. We not doing this. Don't think you about to get some of this. Like I said, hey, you can come over here and vibe, but I ain't on it. We not doing nothing. It ain't gonna be physical. We can just kick it. You know what I'm saying? And then you say, okay, and they might still try to do a little something. I gotta be like, hey, chill, girl, I don't want to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that. But it was just no communication with them. And second of all, that stuff like that, I'm not even going on no trip like that or letting nobody fly me out and do all that if I don't want all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, we're adults. This should be regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going, like, she's not infatuated with you, bro. I don't care if a woman moves slow or does this or does that or not. Like, if it ain't there, if the chemistry ain't there, if the sexual attraction ain't there, if you don't want to hug me, give me a smooch, you know what I'm saying? A smooch, then what are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't match you on pot balloon to become friends. Even if you move super slow, if you do, I'm wholesome. Okay. Does wholesome mean prude? You know what I'm saying? You can be wholesome and we can hold hands. You can be wholesome, I can have affection. To each his own. Everybody moves at a different pace. All I'm saying, these two grown-ass individuals can communicate. And she already has communication and lying issues. You know, it's clear that he didn't just think he was blocked on 3 or 4 different platforms by mistake.
Yeah, we haven't really had a conversation since then, but I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue. I just feel like we were on different pages, and that's why in the episode, I believe I was speaking to Demetrius, but communication is so important because you never know what the other person.
So she ain't communicate. You didn't communicate at all.
Person's thinking, how they're perceiving things. So it is important to express how you feel and be very clear on what your intentions are. So.
Okay. So in the moment when these activities were brought up or discussed, whatever it was, I'm not sure, you expressed to him like, oh, I move at a slower pace. This is something I'm not going to do. And then what happened? Like, I don't know. We're just confused how you guys had a great trip and then now you're not talking.
I just want to clear the air. So the activity was nothing too nefarious. All right.
Thank you for clearing that up and making it not about sex. He's talking about holding hands and kissing. I guarantee y'all, he's talking about hugs, holding hands, affection, and kissing. He's not talking about nothing else, bro. So he's trying to clear the air so he doesn't come off and like as a forward ass, overly aggressive man to make him look bad. He said, I just want to clear the air and let y'all know I wasn't trying to get in the panty drawers, guys. I was trying to get some affection. You feel me? A slow dance. You feel me? A long hug where we rock back and forth. She wasn't on that. But when that bill came and that check came,
trip, and then now you're not talking.
I just want to clear the air.
Clear it up.
The activity was nothing too nefarious. All right. There was on the last night I asked if I could have a goodnight kiss, and I was rebuffed. So.
Oh, you let a nigga fly you to another state, book you a hotel, and you don't want to kiss him? Oh, hell no. You let a man fly you to another state, put you in a hotel, and he can't give you a goodnight kiss? He ain't even talking about tonguing you down. Guys, you cannot make this up. And then she got on here and lied and smiled about blocking him. This is diabolical, man. This is embarrassing. This man, that mean he ain't get no kiss when he went to North Carolina. He ain't get no kiss the whole weekend. He just been out there with dry lips. He probably had that I be CarMaxing my shit up. He probably had them like, CarMax, send me a brand deal. What's up? What y'all want to do? He probably had that thing. Come on, fam.
The activity was nothing too nefarious. All right. There was on the last night I asked if I could have a goodnight kiss, and I was rebuffed. So that wasn't. We're not talking about
Arlette seemed so. She was like, "Ooh, listen to Arlette's voice. Listen to Arlette." She seemed so sad for him.
A goodnight kiss, and I was rebuffed. So that wasn't. We're not talking about something more indiscreet than.
You got cooked, boy.
Okay.
But
He got cooked.
That's
a damn shame.
I had indicated that I think she might be too wholesome
that's too wholesome for me, baby. If it's our second date, and then on the second date I flew you to another state and put you in a hotel and paid for the whole weekend and took you to museums and concerts and drinks and food, and I don't get a good night kiss, she's just not that into you. And that's fine. You don't got to be that into me, but why you got me paying for all this shit? Why?
a discussion about our sort of spiritual backgrounds and so forth, and I understood where she was coming from. But
look at you looking off. Who's over there? Who's over there?
Spiritual backgrounds and so forth, and I understood where she was coming from.
There's no one over there that can save you. And any friend that you got over there that is agreeing to you and be like, girl, he got on there and did too much. Absolutely not. Guys, you need to be warned about this one. Do not waste your time, because somebody else is going on dates with this woman or have taken this woman on dates and she then smooched. I don't care how much into the Lord you are. I don't care if you are the pastor of the church. After 2-3 dates, you're going to want you a smooch from somebody you really like. And if you really don't like them, why you got them wasting time and spending money on you? Why are you letting them, oh, he offered. I didn't ask, he offered. It's okay. Sometimes people offer you stuff, but you know, you ever somebody give you a nice ass gift, you're like, oh no, I can't take this gift. I know I'm not that into you like that. I know that you're not my person and I don't want to be into you like that. So I can't accept this. It's too much. It's too much. Or you might just be a freeloader or just an opportunist and take everything. Take. But this is diabolical.
But that wasn't something that was an issue for me. And she assured me that she is somebody that is
ain't nothing wrong with your nose.
Adventurous in terms of, when I say wholesome, I'm talking about, can you have adventure? Are you somebody that we can have fun with? We can
spontaneous
do things that involve risk, stuff like that, because I'm a very adventurous person. And
okay.
She sort of assured me that she's right there with me. So I was hoping that a friendship could ensue from that, and communication would have definitely been helpful to make sure that we were on the same page with what we were both thinking about, because I don't want anything projected onto me or my intentions being misunderstood in any way.
Okay. All right. Well, any final thoughts between the two of you? I know you guys haven't spoken in a while, but any final thoughts?
That's it.
Okay. I'm still confused here, and I know people are gonna be like, "What are these two even talking about?" Because I don't know what you.
No, we're not gonna be like, what are these two talking about? We're gonna be like, what the hell is she talking about? And who over there?
That's it.
Okay.
Look. She keep looking over there. That person ain't helping you out, man. They might be justifying these poor ass actions, but this is terrible.
I'm still confused here, and I know people are gonna be like, "What are these two even talking about?" Because I don't know what
She
you guys
wasted
are
this
talking
man
about.
time and money.
But any projects you guys are working on and
Man, I don't care
you
nothing
look
about no
out,
projects, man.
you know, you want to discuss whatever it is.
What you got going on, bruh?
I mean, no, I have a children's YouTube feed. Ironically, check it out.
Of course, we will.
Never.
Jason, what about you?
Never.
I'm just doing my law thing. So if you got an issue, you can, of course, hit me up and happy to take a look at it if you're within my practice area. Also, people were hitting me up after the show. People visited my Instagram and they noticed that I do I try to do these photorealistic drawings, pencil drawings.
Oh.
And I'm always looking for new inspiration for that. And some people express some interest in that. So if you do have an interest in having me draw something or something like that, I need an original photograph. All right. An original photograph that nobody else has. All right. You can DM that and I can draw inspiration from that. And then we can discuss about composition and things like that if that's something you're interested in. But otherwise, that's just kind of a hobby. But I appreciate you asking, Arlette.
Okay. So now after this catch up, are you guys gonna talk or it's just
she gonna block him as soon as this shit over.
That's the end of Jason and Candi.
Ask her. She's laughing. Why she look over to the right again? Watch this. Watch.
I don't know if we have closure, so I'll probably reach out. And if Candy's interested in...
Bruh, leave that girl alone, bruh. Leave that girl alone, man. She don't like you. She don't want you. She don't respect your time. It's a joke. Leave that girl alone. Let her figure it out on her own. Let her figure it out on her own. Bruh, go find somebody else. Like, after this rundown, you got to be able to find something else, bruh.
And hearing from me, then it won't be the end of the story. And if she's not, I perfectly understand. And I wish her the best in all her future endeavors.
She's gonna say nothing. She's gonna say nothing.
Amazing in many respects, and who she was on camera is exactly who she was in person. So I very much appreciate the time that we spent together. If that is the end of the road, and if not, I look forward to what the future holds.
Candi, you answering his call?
I'll answer his call.
There she go looking over there again.
Oh my!
Shorty had on the Beats by Dre and the iPhone earpieces. Look at this.
I'll answer his call.
Oh my goodness!
So that's what I don't like. I don't know why. There's no reason why you had double headphones on like that. Somebody talking to you through the shit to tell you what to say or something.
I can't. All right,
See why I'm
guys.
confused all the time.
Why the hell did you take out an iPhone earpiece out of a Beats by Dre?
I'll answer his call.
Oh
Why?
my goodness!
Girl, I need your help with some of the answers and some of this.
I can't.
What was that?
All
See
right,
why I'm
guys.
confused all the time with this, though.
I'm confused with you, Jason. I don't know what's going on.
But that's all right.
Looking over there again.
That's my cross from there.
Don't reach out to that girl, man. Wrap that shit up, man. It's good.
You're not alone. I'm confused with you. I'm sitting here wondering what's going on. But honestly, I wish you two the best of luck in everything you do. And I do thank you for coming on today as well. And everyone at home.
Let me know what
thank
y'all
you
think
so
about
much
this
for
one in the
tuning
comment section. This was beyond diabolical. This is nuts, man. I don't know. Maybe y'all thought I was wrong. Maybe I was too hard on her. Y'all let me know. But Jesus, this is crazy, man. See y'all on the next one. Click on some of the greatness on the screen. Shout out to my members. It's all love from y'all. The membership goal, I gave the members, I'm giving y'all this video probably like 3 or 4 hours early today. The membership goal for the year to finish the year was to get 100 members. I'm over 200. So I appreciate all the members. And that members only stream is coming. Y'all already know the vibe, man. See y'all soon. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.